Welcome back to another Quick Tip Tuesday. Today we're just going to talk about pre-ride inspection. Now this is assuming that you've kept up on all your general maintenance and your bike is safe to ride. This is what you want to do before you jump on it and head down the road. We're going to use the EX500 Ninja today. Old Buster. First thing you want to do, make sure you have gas. Maybe you watch your trip monitor. This gets to about 100 miles with a full tank before I have to switch to reserve. So know that before you ride. Next, check your tires. Get out your tire gauge. Make sure your tires have full pressure. Look them over. Make sure they're in good shape. You don't have any nails or screws or any holes in them. And you should already know that there's no cracking. So that's an easy thing to check. Make sure everything feels good. Everything springs back as it should. Firm pressure in your brakes. Make sure that your accelerator snaps back into place so you're not surprised by a stuck open throttle. Look over your back tire just as you did on the front. If you have a chain, make sure your chain is in good shape. You don't see any kinks. And we're not talking chain maintenance here or adjustment. Just a quick visual to make sure your bike is super safe. Beyond that, look for any leaks. If you have a slow leak and you know about it, keep an eye on it. But you don't want to all of a sudden lose pressure in your brakes or your clutch if you have a hydraulic clutch. And then one of the last things, most important things, turn on your ignition, check your turn signals, make sure you got turn signal in the front, turn signal in the rear, same thing on the right side. Do you have that? You're going to need to check your brakes on the handle. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's working from when I checked it yesterday. Make sure your foot pedal brake works too. Now, you're going to be using these. You should always use both because there's a fail-safe. Make sure that people behind you, in case one of these does fail, you want to make sure that it's going to come on by the other one. Usually your switch is right here and that pulls a spring. If that wears out, this one's not going to work. And also on here, usually there's two little electrical connectors here. So if they're not working, those might be loose. You got to push them back on. And if that's not working, that spring might be loose. And you'll have to get another spring or make sure that you can tighten it up. Oh, the other thing you want to check is your headlight while you're there. And that probably won't be on unless the bike's running. So just make sure your headlight and your high beam work also. So that's Quick Tip Tuesday. Make sure you're safe out there riding. And as I said, general maintenance and care of your bike is where you start. But these are just the things that I check before I go out every day on a quick ride, long ride, whatever you're doing. Just be safe out there, guys. I'll see you on the road.